Hey guys, guys and gals, or should I say gals and gals? Gals and gals, would you like to come to France again?
Yeah.
On a holiday?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it says here, we're full. Yeah, Europe's fight against over-tourism. Oh dear, sorry!
We're not.
We're not?
We're not.
Not full? You want to come again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. We'll see what we can do. We'll speak to the people in charge, won't we? Well, my dear missus, she's run off without me again. She does that, you know. I shut the door this time. And, I've still got... My voice has gone a bit weird. Yeah. What's that on my eyeball? Bit of red stuff. How come I've got red stuff on my eyeball? That's weird. Anyway. Well, I'm reading this article in France 24. It's like a French... an English-French paper. It's also a TV, a news channel as well. Yeah, it's on the goggle box, that it is. Yeah, it says here, we're full. Yeah, Europe fight against over-tourism. So European tourist hotspots like Amsterdam, Dubrovnik and, they're on the crusade. Yeah, to block Brits. Well, not specifically Brits, but, tourists. Or at least stagger the visitors, Not with a point in your hand, no, because you'll spill it. But, to have a more balanced flow of tourists coming into their countries, in the EU. Well, have I got all stuff all over my face now? Or not? I wonder. Where did that funny purple stuff come from? Is that nail varnish? Ain't my nail varnish. No. Anyway. I'll continue. I've got to catch up with the missus because she's been running off without me. Look, there she is.
I didn't run.
Oh, she did it on purpose.
Yeah, I was trying to get away from you.
Oh dear. Really?
Yeah.
Oh dear, you hate me, don't you? Hate me?
Okay, yeah.
Am I too much sometimes? Am I? Oh, no comment.
No, you're a bit not very well at the moment.
Oh, I'm not. No. All sorts of problems now.
Laryngitis and laryngitis. Your tooth hurt.
And now I've got a tooth infection. It's a reoccurring tooth infection, it is. There you go. Sent to try us, isn't it, eh? Yeah, am I trying?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Well, so here are some examples of the measures taken to combat rising visitor numbers, apparently.
Right.
In an era of cheap flights and Airbnb. Oh, no, what have you done?
Sugar.
She's forgot the treats.
Should I get them?
Oh, I don't know, treats. And they asked them, where are the treats?
Should I go and get them?
Oh, do you want to? Or?
Oh, they can manage.
They'll be all right. They'll realise.
They can have one.
They'll have a sausage when they get back or something, don't they? Well, so they're talking about cheap flights and Airbnb. We've got Ryanair for that, haven't we, to thank for that one. Cheap flights.
Oh, I quite like it.
I know you do. Obviously, because you like to visit the kids in England.
Yeah. Sometimes I can go there and back for €50.
Yeah, and then obviously you've got cheap stays and that in, Airbnbs and what have you, and because we've got a lot of Airbnb here, haven't we?
Yeah, and how much do we charge? I can't remember.
Well, I mean, what it is now?
40?
I think we get about 40, don't we?
Yeah.
I think it ends up being around €50 a night.
Yeah.
Something like that, anyway.
So it's not really much, is it, if you want to stay for a couple of nights somewhere?
It's
like, I don't know, €100 for two people to stay 2 nights.
But you've also got the ETIS system. That's not what we'll talk about, but that's obviously that might slow the flow a little bit.
Yeah, but that's not very expensive. Whereas people when they get around to do it, that lasts for 4 years, don't it? So,
well, Croatia,
I think that's just another cog in the wheel or spoke in the wheel.
No, that's another spanner in the works.
Spanner in the works. Yeah. This one.
You got Croatia, for instance. Civil War. Croatia had a civil war, didn't they?
Yeah.
But now it's a bit of a tourist hotspot. It's a beautiful country. I'd like to go in the camper, actually, don't I? Croatia. Yeah. That'd be a good place to go in the camper. But the medieval walled city of Dubrovnik is one of Europe's most overcrowded cities. Can't believe it, would you, really? With a flow of tourists, sometimes making it literally impossible to walk inside the historic old town.
Oh, wow. That must be some frustrating for the people who live there all the while.
Well, can you remember Barcelona? There's another place that's been suffering somewhat. Can you remember a while back, 3 years ago now, where the people in Barcelona were protesting against tourism And also people buying up cheap properties and what have you in Barcelona, push up the price of the properties, and it's basically pushing the kids out of the property market.
Right.
So they were protesting. They were protesting against all these great big cruise liners coming in to Barcelona. Yeah, the people aren't happy. Yeah, the locals have got to be able to live as well.
Yeah.
But you could argue that tourism brings in the money
Yeah.
as well. But
Well, I suppose
there's a
it
balance,
do.
isn't there?
I suppose it too.
Yeah. So the jewel of the Adriatic has seen a huge surge in visitor numbers since the scenes from the HBO series Game of Thrones. Is it? Hang on. Is it going to be the episode where the geezer have his balls cut off? Is it going to be that one? No. Okay. Well, in 2019, the town had seen 41,000 people received, and a record 1.4 million tourists, and 4.4 million overnight stays.
We'll bet it slow down over the next 2 years.
Yeah. Then you've got, like I say, about Barcelona. The problem is Barcelona, and they say Barcelona is the capital of the Catalonia region, yep, and a home of the famed gaudy architectural gems, yeah, such as that big cathedral.
But you went to Barcelona, but you also went somewhere
Sorry,
else
I'm
as
familiar.
well. You also went somewhere else as well. Begin with G. Jerome.
Jerome, yeah.
You
Was it
said it was
Girona?
nicer.
Yeah. It's nicer. It was just less busy.
Yeah.
It's like a smaller Barcelona. Well, the old
Yeah.
town, I think.
Yeah,
Old,
yeah.
old town. No, the city has also banned. So they're trying to basically not provide licenses for the Airbnbs, so people can't get their Airbnbs registered and stuff. So that's they're being blocked. But also, because what they're saying is it is like I said a minute ago actually, they've been accused of pricing locals out of the property market because all the properties are basically being gobbled up by Airbnbs.
Yeah.
And the city's also banned tour groups from entering the historic La Becuria market
coaches,
during.
like coaches with tourists on them.
Oh yeah, when me and Dizzy was in Barcelona, Caroline.
Yeah.
There's a tour group went there. Crumpy old bugger. Yeah, there's this woman there. She was giving us a hard time because we were walking on the road, not on the road, on the pavement with our bikes, and she was giving out a little grief. We were told to be there as well, but she had a tour group. You see? Oh, she was. Hey,
No.
you eating poo? Don't do that. In Venice, which received 5.5 million visitors in 2019, for a population of 50,000, has for years been one of they've been on a bit of a detourism drive, and it's not just Brits. I could swing that one, darling. I said, all to do with Brexit.
No.
Well, Brexit, if anything, has probably reduced the amount of tourism
Yeah.
in the EU,
Well,
to
yeah.
the EU. Of course, it would,
Well, yeah.
to some degree.
Right. No.
Oh no, they're eating poo. I think we've gone the wrong way, darling.
I know.
There's been cows come down here.
Yep.
Yeah, and as you can see,
So,
there's cow poop on the road. I'll have to try it. It must be a delicacy. What do you reckon,
Pisa was really busy when we went, wasn't it?
Pisa? Yeah, in Italy.
Yeah.
it was very busy. But yeah, there's loads of people in Pisa. When we went to Pisa, everyone's standing there like their finger.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah, that's it. And
Yeah.
yeah, and strategically placed. Look, they're trying to hold Pisa up. You see, 'cause it's leaning over. You see, the entire Pisa.
No.
Oh, quick, they're doing it again.
No.
And Wally. Ugh, disgusting. Then they've got Amsterdam. Has long been trying to clean up its reputation for rowdy stag parties, drugs and sex.
It was Grad Bruges as well. That's going to be busy, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's been partly blamed for an influx of around 20 million visitors a year. Now, they're also trying to slow down the influx of tourism, so they're being more selective, aren't they? They've got to be more selective, darling.
Do you also think that people are choosing to go to more the north side of Europe rather than the south because of the heat?
They will now, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
It's been too
Because
hot.
there's so many people booked their holidays this year and they come home in before the holidays are ended
Yeah.
because it's too hot for them. So,
They have, and also all the wildfires as well.
Yeah.
It's been quite frightening.
yeah.
So yeah, they will do. I'm sure it will do.
So it's going to move the tourist trade more north, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think?
All the British tourists are all getting up in Germany, stealing the deck chairs around the swimming pools. That's what's going to happen.
Well, we shouldn't get any.
fights,
We
though.
shouldn't get any, should we?
It'll be like a civil war over the deck
We
chairs.
won't get any, will we?
What's that?
Tourists.
Tourists?
Yeah.
Well, here?
Yeah.
We do get tourists here.
Not many.
Most people are passing through, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
To be honest. You know.
There's usually family, friends, and
What you mean, like the Jeep that you cleaned the other day, and people turned up without a car?
oh, she thinks they're not going to have a car because they were getting a taxi from Bergerac to where we live near Lamotte, or further than Lamotte, just quite a distance.
Well, they're in the sticks.
So
Nowhere,
4
they can't get
adults and
anywhere.
a child, apparently.
Oh, 4 adults and a child, they can't get anywhere.
And they're going to a Jeep, which is in the middle of nowhere,
Literally.
really. Probably the nearest shop was about 15 kilometres away.
Blimey.
I don't even know if there's a Boulanger or
Huh?
anything any nearer, is there? There might be
there
one in
will
the
be.
village. There's probably one in the village, isn't there?
Well, not really in the village, are they? You got Dornazak, but
I meant
you're right on the
Dornazak.
outskirts.
Yeah,
You're
they could probably
15
walk to
kilometres, is it?
Dornazak,
It's not 15
couldn't they?
kilometres. It'll be about 5, 6 kilometres, I imagine. They're a baby. So,
I wonder how she's getting on.
yeah, but back to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
They've been having a campaign, haven't they? An advertising campaign saying,
I read that little bit.
yeah,
to
we
sort
don't
of
want rowdy people,
stop
basically.
the flow. Oh no, that wasn't the one who could stop the flow of tourists.
Yeah. Well, I think they're basically aimed at young tourists, which is basically pointing at young British tourists, I would have said, to slow them down so they make it less attractive for them.
Yeah, but that's not all young people because.
Oh, it is. They're all,
No,
all the same.
No, I remember Wayne and Lisa went to Ibiza once, and
Yeah.
they said it was so noisy. They didn't like it. That was all rowdy, people getting drunk and noisy, and they were trying to find somewhere. You know, they were going a couple of kilometres away, so they're getting away from it. And they were only in their late teens, early 20s, so it's not all up young people.
So in Amsterdam, they're banning the smoking of cannabis, etc., on the streets.
Oh, right.
In the red
So
light
they can still
district.
go to the cafes.
I imagine so. It's just making it a little bit less attractive, I suppose, to people who want to visit these places. And you know, and just be a bit of a pain, really.
Yeah.
You know, and look at what Ibiza, that place is crikey. That island's been wrecked, isn't it, by tourism.
Never ever
You imagine
been.
living there. If you're local, been living most of your life, and it's turned into that.
Where have we been? I haven't been to Ibiza.
Oh, we went one to Ibiza. Mallorca.
Mallorca, yeah.
Mallorca. Mallorca? Or Majorca? Oh, I know.
Majorca, I think.
Mallorca.
I wouldn't want to go again.
That doesn't interest me, personally. I'm not into all these, like...
My mum lived near Alicante for about 5
Beach
years, and
holidays.
we went there a few times.
I
but
like green stuff, Carol.
it's like a concrete jungle.
It is. Well, yeah, it was a ghetto.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, where mother-in-law used to live, it was literally like a ghetto. It was, no, there wasn't just Brits there.
Oh no,
Yeah,
there's
there are all
lots.
sorts
There's
of
also
people,
Dutch,
yes.
Spanish, German, all
Yeah,
sorts of people. But it's like a retirement type place, wasn't it?
It was,
They were all like 65
Playing Flamingo.
plus or whatever.
The player Flamingo.
Oh yeah.
Flamenco. The
Oh,
player Flamenco.
Yeah, but
Player
all the
Flamenco
restaurants were serving like English food, like fish
Yeah.
and chips and all
It
that.
was the
sort of-
typical kind of Brexit pub kind of thing, you know, like Union Jacks everywhere,
Yeah.
Butcher's Aprons everywhere, that sort of thing. You know, you can imagine it, you know, and they all got like go to the bowls club and all that sort of stuff. It's quite pathetic actually, to be honest. I'm sorry, but
There was some good. We hired a car once. We did find some cool places.
what's
There's that sea where you couldn't sink. You were floating in.
where was that? And then the San Pedro.
That's the same place where the mud was.
Yeah, but yeah, we cover yourself in mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for the complexion, you see. Gets rid of all the old blackheads. Yeah, we'd written down.
And then we went to some kind of wildlife park.
And
type
San Pedro,
thing.
was it San Pedro where I nearly died? Was it San Pedro?
Yeah.
I think that's San Pedro. Anyway, we went to this place where, but there was no lifeguards there. All the stuff there on their devices, and I got a bit. You could say I got a bit stuck. My daughter was out there with them waddle things,
She's only about
and she was
11
going
at the
further and
time.
further out. I went out to get her, and I'm the one who got in trouble.
Did you someone to help you back?
Yeah, I was pulling me under. Oh yeah, I was under. I was literally under. The skis come up with flippers on.
And that
pulled
went
me
until
out.
we went back and told Mum, and then she said, they thought, lots of people have died there. Well, right.
Yeah, people swimming around there and what have you. But my God, the riptide there. Flipping hell. So, yeah, it might have been there in all shorts, but I might start a channel called No Shorts.
The funny thing is when we had the car and you were trying to get out of the... to go somewhere.
Oh, those roadblocks. We were relying on the GPS like an idiot. I'm sure that hole, we've just been past that hole in the road, because quite frankly, the roads were pretty rough, weren't they?
Yeah,
and, the highest curbs I've ever did see. And they
sort of built them as you were asleep, I think.
Oh, God, yeah. And there's that manhole cover. All the time your mum was there this like manhole cover on the manhole.
Yeah, you walk down the dark, you could just fall
through.
The
pavement. There's a slip on the pavement in Spain. And
there's a shared drop somewhere where we're going for a walk as well, once.
Oh, there's plenty of that, don't you? But yeah, but there's just literally on the pavement, and it was just literally like right down. It was just a big hole.
Mind you,
it's like you can imagine a cartoon or something. I mean, it was just disappearing down this hole.
Mind you, Asma and Stefan loved it because I think they were 11 and 14, and we went for a meal, and they were giving them what was it? Alcohol.
Sangria.
Yeah.
They got a little bit tipsy, didn't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to admit, the food was very generous in Spain, very, very generous.
We went to a lovely restaurant once, didn't we?
Oh, the Spanish one up in the hills.
Up in the hills.
Yeah, with the flamenco dancers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was,
there was some really good. There were some really
nice
nice things about it, weren't there?
Oh, there was. There's some great places. There was.
And I'm sure
the proper Spanish places.
I'm sure if you really went to Spain, you could actually find nice places.
Well, you're inland, don't you?
That was just where we were, I think.
No, where they lived was very touristy.
Yeah.
It was like an English ghetto in many ways.
It's like here. You could go here really touristy places, and you wouldn't see this side of it, would you?
That's right. That's true. You know.
And even England, you can like. If you
I don't know. It's getting harder and harder and harder, isn't it? In England, it's just like, you know, if it ain't green, they put a road there.
Sorry.
Oh, Wally's busy.
Oh, poor Wally had a little episode of getting a bone stuck in his mouth.
In his gob. Because we occasionally give him a bone, so
that wasn't raw bone. That wasn't.
That was raw bone, obviously. Yeah.
That was okay for him.
That was just the right length. Or he chewed just the right length. It got stuck between either side of his teeth. There he was trying to go constantly. God, that was really wedged in there. I know some people say, "Don't give your dogs bones and stuff." You get them jumbo things. You know, dental sticks are bollocks. They don't work. You know, if you're cleaning your dog's teeth, the only thing you're going to do is a bone. There it is.
So you're saying what's happening is there's getting too many tourists in places like Amsterdam and they need to do something about it because it's going to be overrun and they can't handle any more tourists.
Yeah, they're basically saying they're full.
So they're going to definitely need to stop stir the flow of them.
Yeah, that's it. What they're saying is they'd like to stagger the flow. So not necessarily less tourists. They'd like to have them, you know, stagger through the air.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense, but there's a big problem here, darling.
Well, school holidays. Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
You know.
I mean, even here in France, they get an extra 2 weeks, but there's only 8 weeks you've got to take your holidays.
And don't forget, you're also going to get foreign people visiting France as well, people from abroad and that, and as well as the locals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say locals, people in France.
Yeah.
You know.
Which, because of the generous.
We got the CAF payments with the kids.
Because of the generous CAF thing.
Yeah.
I should imagine quite a lot of French people stay in France.
Oh yeah, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? And also, they're going to stay in France for no reason, though. Because they
don't want a passport.
They don't have to buy a passport, do they? Pay for a passport. If they don't need one, why would you? You know, to visit the UK now, you now got to have a passport. They didn't need it before. They could use their ID cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, European citizens and what have you. So unfortunately, that's not possible anymore. So
they accept that. They accept your residency card at the hospital as a form of ID rather than a passport.
Yeah, they will be. Well, there's a proper official thing done. They've got all the biometrics and stuff.
Yeah, it's got a photo on and everything.
And the rectal scans.
Yeah.
Caroline.
Yeah.
Don't tell them what happened back when you had your rectal scan.
You didn't have one.
Oh yeah, they put you out, didn't they? They went in there.
I didn't have a rectal scan. If you're talking about my thing, I had an endoscopy. What goes in?
No, I'm not talking about that.
In your mouth.
I remember they put you out, and they put like a speedo rubber cap on their heads, greased up, They had a good look around, they did.
No, I never had that done. You've had one up your bum.
Oh, I know. But, they put you out here. I've had it done in the UK as well. The mum had cancer, you see, so they've got to check the bowel occasionally.
Do you need another one?
I found out afterwards, Carol, my mum didn't actually have cancer in the stomach. It was outside the stomach.
Oh, God. So you don't need one?
No. Apparently I was clean as a whistle last time anyway. Didn't you have any polyps? I didn't. No polyps. I had no polyps or anything, I didn't. I was clean as a whistle.
Oh, I had some.
Oh, did you? Yeah. We're talking about our passage. You talk about your top passage.
Yeah. All right.
You got one passage?
In hair.
Huh?
I had them in hair, not...
Yes, yeah, it's got to be so.
Anyhow, we're talking about holidays anyhow. We're talking about fun
all the
things.
cows. It's like they're all in a row. They're all standing in a row. What's that all about?
And perhaps they're putting their ducks in a row. What's it?
They're putting the cows in a row.
Like putting the ducks in a row. They're putting the cows in a row.
Bizarre, isn't it? Are they all standing in a row?
They're putting the cows in a row. I was telling her something. We need to put our ducks in a row.
Maybe. Probably do, actually. Oh, God, I've got to do my taxes tonight, go on.
Oh, no. Is it easy?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
Mine is easy.
I just got to basically tally up what's gone into the account, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I do.
And give them 20%.
No, it depends. Depends on what parts of what.
Some is 15 and
some's 15 and some's 25. Yeah. 25%. But on turnover because of the type of system we're on. Oh, they're not quite in a row. Oh dear. Frisky little buggers they are. That they are.
They're most of them are babies.
Yeah. Hey, what you got for lead next, eh?
Huh?
What have you put on for lead now?
Look, there are loads of little calves in there. Pardon?
What have you got for lead now, can't you?
Oh, sorry.
What's sorry for?
I didn't hear you. Go on, Molly.
Well, so there's a few things actually that are already in place. It's like to slow down tourism, isn't it, anyway? So you've got the less people are going to visit France because obviously all the extra bits and pieces they're going to have to do.
Yeah.
Or Spain or any EU country. He's got a little tip out. That's disgusting.
Is it also, I didn't know, but is it harder to actually hire a car here now?
A pencil. Huh?
I don't know, you'd have to look into it. But
hiring a car? Actually,
hiring a car?
Might be.
Is it harder?
Oh.
It's just something maybe we should look into.
Yeah, we need to look into that one.
Yeah.
Hiring a car in France.
With a UK...
With a UK, British licence.
Address.
UK licence.
Or UK address, because we've got UK address, yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyway, there's lots of things that could potentially... So that, okay, what is it? What did we say again? So obviously there's...
It's really difficult.
Pressure put on by the countries themselves.
Yeah.
And then you got the extra red tape that we'll be saying ETIAS system, the biometrics and that. And are some people, are they going to feel, hang on, they don't want this? Are they going to feel a bit like that, do you think?
Maybe. And in England, the children only get 6 weeks school holiday. So you've got to go in that 6 week period. And Easter 2 weeks.
So how are you going to spread it out?
You can't, because the rest of Europe is a bit different.
Carol, I just saying, that's something popped in my head before I forget. What about the people who would normally be going on holiday during the holiday season, when the kids are off, who don't need to? What if they were encouraged to go out of season?
Well, maybe they can have some benefits to go out of season.
Yeah, they might want to now, darling, because you think, like, you're looking at, blackberries, meh. Oh, get some blackberries. I think we need a blackberry picking. You got enough for jam now? Okay.
Well, maybe I need to come back.
I think so. They'll be loading the garden, you know.
They will now.
Yeah,
that'll do for now, but I can come back.
Anyway, what were we saying anyway? You're distracted.
We were talking about people going on holiday, maybe the people who don't need to, like us. We don't need to go in holiday time. We actually avoid it.
We do.
But maybe they can be encouraged to have a benefit of going...
Well, some people, I suppose, darling, that would... avoid the peak season anyway now, because it's the hottest season and the global warming, as we have witnessed recently.
Yeah. Well, we're nice. Yeah,
they might not want to go. So the figures that they're working from are quite old.
Yeah.
You know, like not 2019. That's quite old, isn't it? Really. So it's not really an accurate way of thinking, really. Anyway, at the moment, is it? They need to really, see how it pans out really in the next couple of years.
I don't know about other countries, but I know, like the schools here, they're not so. They don't get fines like England if they do take their children out of school.
You know who they can thank for that, don't you? Michael Cokehead Gove. He's the one who brought that in when he was education minister.
When our children were younger, you could take them out for 2 weeks a year, and you just used to ask fill a form in and saying you're taking them and take them on holiday.
Well, I don't think it's done our kids any harm, has it? In the day, they all got degrees.
Yeah.
So it's. I think that was a stupid idea. Some people might argue otherwise. We're missing a Pandora.
Yeah.
She gone into the field, do you reckon?
Dora?
She's probably going to the field. She'll be alright, she'll catch up, you know what she's like. She'll run out in a minute. When she realises she can't get through. She ain't gone that way, has she? Unless she's gone into that field.
I don't think so.
Well, she's not gone with the bulls.
Well,
that won't be that work there, will it? Is she on this field? No.
Nope. That's not like her.
Here she comes. Here she goes. I told you she'd come, didn't I?
Yeah.
There she hurt her now. Oh, that's the fastest she's been for a long while.
So to encourage people like us to go on holiday out of holidays, and there's other people. That's not just retired people or people with no children or with no children. They've got grown-up children, and there's people who have got very young children who can go in other times, can't they?
Yeah.
So you need to encourage them to go at different times, I suppose.
Well, that's the incentives to do that.
But the thing is, there's
punishment rarely works, does it?
There's so many people got children from the ages of 5 to 18, isn't there, who can't go?
Yeah. But the thing is, though, how much control has an actual government actually got to control this sort of thing?
I don't know.
Because if you've got like Airbnbs and all these other little easy, cheap places to stay and what have you, and cheap flights and stuff like that, you're going to have to curb them somehow.
Yeah.
You're going to have to either apply seasonal taxes, maybe. Yeah, punish people even more. Well, that goes down. So, yeah, the sun's starting to set over there. That is. You know, we see that from our back door. We can sit on the patio and watch the sun go down.
We're very lucky.
We are very lucky living here.
We're very lucky.
Yeah.
We're very lucky.
So, anyway, I think it's time
to go.
Because the dogs, they run up ahead.
They're gone.
They're all ready to go in now. They've done what they want to do.
Well, we're going home now.
Sebastian, come back in.
Good.
So, right.
Goodbye. Au revoir. Have a nice day.
Bonsoir.
And bye. Don't forget.
Don't forget. Cheeky woman. If you want to support the channel, you can do that on Patreon or buy us a coffee, and the links are down below. We've also got memberships as well. Don't listen to her. She's cheeky.
We really like coffee.
God's sake. Oh, there. Oh, by the way, just in case you didn't know, we're planting trees here in France. This is one of our fields here. And we're planting 1,000 trees. We've got 2 hectares we've got plant on, and 1,000 trees. So they're going on this field over here. There's also another field on the other side of our house, which is over there. And we don't. Well, I thought we'd do it within a couple of years, but it's going to take us about 3 or 4 years. I'm surprised how long these things take. And as you can see, we started. You can see the little trees, the young trees we've been planting in there. But anyway, if you want to have a tree, and what we'll do is we'll make a sign. Woodwork, you see, so make a sign to go with the tree, and with your name on, or in memory of a loved one, or whatever, or even the pet. But we're also making bat boxes, bird boxes, and stuff like that. So a bit of a mixed variety of trees, with all sorts of usual sort of deciduous trees. Oh, look. But also fruit trees as well. We've got pears.
Are they? They're getting ready.
Oh, we're getting pears. Are they ready?
No, you have to slightly twist them, but make them a bit longer.
Or a bit longer. A little bit longer, hoping nobody nicks it. quite a few on there, yeah. So yeah, so it'll be fruit trees, oaks, chestnuts, willows, salix, a whole variety of different trees.
The willows on the front of a fence.
So anyway, it's time for us to go, darling. So I think I need to knuckle down and get my taxes done.
Yep. Yeah, before midnight.
So
Oh, there's mail in there. You take that, I'll get the mail.
I can't take that. I can't. I've got to hold this. Anyway, it's time for us to go. Looks like to tell you, it's probably bills anyway. Usually is. Is it bills? I want my cable.
Something.
Something from England and everything as well. That's my cable.
That's my pension.
Oh, pension. I'll get. I'll get. Yeah, like that. That's what she does. Anyway, we're done.
Yep.
I'm going to say ta-ta, I said it once already. I'll do it again. Ta-da! Oh, we tripped over dogs.
No, you stood on them.
I didn't stand on anyone.
Oh, I thought you did.
There's nothing under my feet, apart from air.
You think there's something. You're not having a black.
We haven't.
You don't want a black tree. We're going to get you one. They're in the house. We forgot them. We forgot them. I forgot them.
You've been a bad mummy. Bad mummy. Anyway, ta-ta.